Mediocrity exists in all groups with privilege. Let's look at celebrity culture and how many celebrities cater to the mediocrity of their fans. Appealing to the mass mindset means mass fans. Young, privileged white women, immature ones, love Taylor Swift. So many people have asked, how come Taylor Swift doesn't fix her posture? Why doesn't she learn to dance better? It's not because she doesn't know how. It isn't because she isn't talented. It's because her being awkward and not that skilled in the dancing actually is more appealing to her fan base. The majority of her fans being physically awkward and unconfident. Imagine if Taylor Swift was a superb singer, superb songwriter, and a superb dancer. Her fan base will go from admiration to jealousy and hate. This is just based on my observation, and I'm not saying that this is her actual strategy, but if you look at different celebrities and their fan base, it makes a lot of sense. Their role is to perform, to appeal to their fan base. That's why her music is a rinse-repeat system, where it's always the same theme that's already proven to appeal to her fan base. Imagine if Taylor Swift was as good as Beyonce in terms of talent. Her fan base will be intimidated by her because now you have an extraordinarily talented woman with no flaws whatsoever, and she's wealthy. Now, many of you are gonna hate this, but I'm also gonna address Manon from Cat's Eye. She represents mediocrity because the only thing going for her is that she's pretty. And so many women wish they could have a shortcut where they have to give not much at all, but get all the accolades, opportunities, and the money just for existing. Her fan base are also people who wish they could just exist, be chosen for just existing, and celebrated. Who people are drawn to says a lot about that person and their deepest desires. Most people do not want to change. People will rather die than to change. Look at anybody you've tried to change and how much they're willing to go through the same pains and problems, even isolation, over and over again, refusing to change. Think about some of your parents you've got no contact with. They'd rather lose their child than to change anything about themselves. As humans, our survival programming favor comfort. Comfort and being right, because that's also comfort. Coasting in privilege means that they can afford mediocrity. And for those people, their deepest desire is that the world caters to them without changing anything. And of course, this is an illusion because almost nobody is that privileged. The majority of the people who coast and desire that outcome are people who have just enough privilege but not enough privilege to actually be able to coast and give nothing. And this is one of the most lucrative psychographical desire to target in capitalism as a form of manipulation. Every cult sells this: simple answer for an extremely complex problem, immediate answers for something that actually takes nuance, supports binary thinking, low effort, validation over results, which is exactly what white supremacy and patriarchy sells to maintain the votes of the masses, to maintain their power in our society.